Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is a beautiful Sunday afternoon. 10 races on tap. Let's go to Mr. Pete Aiello with those track and weather conditions.
Beautiful weather conditions for horse racing. Temperatures in the upper 70s. We have a fast main track and a firm turf course and a guaranteed pool in the Jackpot of the Rainbow 6 of $100,000. First of the day on turf at 1 mile. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $20,000. Off-time favorite was number 7, Sassy Justice.
Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Miss Loretta gets the first call. Up on the outside, Tropical Drive going after her in the early stages. Sassy Justice away in the top flight with Rooney down at the inside. Far outside goes Bitcoin Queen. Next at the rail is My Girl Bill. She's fourth last. Garota's third last. Big Annie's second last. And Annie Get Your Pistols last of all. In the charge around the first turn, it's now Tropical Drive who gets clear. Tropical Drive by almost a length and a half. From between horses, Sassy Justice now second. Miss Loretta wanted the lead, but she'll have to sit fourth. 3 wide, while third is Bitcoin Queen, who gives this second horse no breather. A gap of 3 to Rooney, who settles in fifth. Annie Get Your Pistol is at the inside with Garota for company. Then Big Annie, and dropping to last is My Girl Bill. 22 and 3 for an aggressive opening quarter speed. Down the backstretch they go. With the advantage, Tropical Drive and Christian Torres by half a length. Sassy Justice is turning up the pressure second. Bitcoin Queen is a joint third. Miss Loretta at the inside. Gap of another 2.5 to Rooney. She's had some pace in front of her and tries to make some ground. 3 clear of Garota, then Annie Get Your Pistol and Big Annie, and My Girl Bill is far back. The big favorite, Sassy Justice, has ran up to take the lead from Tropical Drive, who's back to second. Miss Loretta's an all-in third. Rooney on the outside tries to get going from fourth, and they're at the top of the stretch. Sassy Justice wheels off the corner now, widening on her lead. She's opened a 5-length lead now. Rooney is up into second. Tropical Drive is third. Then it's Garota trying to catch Miss Loretta, but through the final furlong, it's all about the favorite. The money talks, and Sassy Justice is doing everything she needs to do. Sassy Justice in front. Rooney second, a mile clear of Tropical Drive third, then Garota and Annie Get Your Pistol.
Number 7, Sassy Justice, delivers on the odds-on promise, winning easy with under jockey Jairo Rendon for trainer Milt Wolfson in the NTS stable. 6, Rooney made up some ground but could not get anywhere near Sassy Justice. Favorites a winner to start the day. Turn to the second race. The second race starts the early pick 4 at 1 mile over the main track. Fillies of the maiden variety in for $12,500. Scratch the 5, St. Louis Arch. The favorite was the 1, Paula's Team.
And they're off. From the rail, Paula's Team away quickly and tried to establish the lead with Syzygy moving to her on the outside. Wider than them is Emperor's Song into the top 3. Away fourth is Let's Go Luna. Outside an Angel's Run. It's a gap of another 3 to Samtastic and Cat K. And dropping to last, Queen of the Minstrel. Out of the chute and onto the main course, it's a 3-way go up front. Paula's Team with inside position. Syzygy between horses and 3 wide Emperor's Song. Length and a half to Angel's Run, then comes Let's Go Luna. A stretch of 3 to Samtastic and Cat K, and then it's a gap of another 5 to the trailer, Queen of the Minstrel. 24 and 3 for the opening quarter speed, less than 5/8 left to run. It's Paula's Team and Jaramillo with the advantage, a length and a half. Second, Syzygy. Third at the inside is Emperor's Song. Back to fourth, Angel's Run, given the green light to try to launch a bid around Let's Go Luna. Then Samtastic and Cat K. Still far back, Queen of the Minstrel. Around the far turn they go. They went 47 and 2 for a half mile. Paula's Team trying to throw the knockout punch at the 5/16, leads a length and a half. At the inside, Emperor's Song still in range at a big number, now getting to a clear second. Syzygy is back to third. Angel's Run is fourth. Nobody running home from the back, and they're at the top of the stretch. Jaramillo won 5 yesterday, trying to get on the board today with Paula's Team, who's less than a quarter of a mile for the money and 2 on top. Burgos and Emperor's Song, the only one in range, while second. Now there's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Paula's Team is kicked away again to lead by 3. Emperor's Song is game and destined for a runner-up performance behind Paula's Team. Paula's Team for Team Jaramillo moving away. They are gate-to-wire winners by 3 in the end. Emperor's Song is second, Queen of the Minstrel third, Syzygy finished fourth.
Fresh off a 5-win afternoon yesterday, jockey Misael Jaramillo gets on the board early on the Sunday program, going gate-to-wire aboard the Daughter of Drill, number 1, Paula's Team, for a gate-to-wire success. Owned by Grupo 7C Racing Stable and trained by Kiko D'Angelo. Favorites start the day 1-2. Time for a commercial break. Still plenty of action to come. Don't go away. Back now for the third race of the afternoon, a 6-furlong sprint. 2-year-old fillies in for a claiming price of $16,000. Field of 6, the favorites were 3, Magic Girl, and 6, Lady Archer.
And they're off. Check to last was Foxy Lady. Off first was Tangled Tail. Here's an inside move from Angelic Nugget to challenge for the top. Magic Girl comes away in a cozy spot. She's third behind the top 2. Down at the inside, it's Lucky Milady. Following 5th is Foxy Lady. And out the back door early, Lady Archer. Down the backstretch they go. Angelic Nugget tried to stay with Tangled Tail, but Tangled Tail shoved her off and now leads by 2. Here's Magic Girl on the outside into a clear second. Angelic Nugget is in retreat. She's back to 4th. Passed now by Foxy Lady. Up on the far outside, Lady Archer gets started. Here's Lady Archer. She was last. She's now 4th, now 3rd, now 2nd, and boom! Right to the front. Lady Archer with a last to first blitz past the 5/16. Trying to hang with her now is Magic Girl from 2nd. Tangled Tail at the inside 3rd, back to 4th, and Foxy Lady, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Lady Archer. Can she sustain this move? She's off the turn on top. Magic Girl set down driving, trying to get back on terms from 2nd. Tangled Tail is 3rd with 1/8 of a mile to go. Lady Archer confidently handled by Alberto Burgos, and she's moving away. Magic Girl is 2nd, but the move on the turn was the deciding factor as Lady Archer goes on to win it by 3 in the end. Magic Girl 2nd, Tangled Tail 3rd. Closer for 4th, Foxy Lady or Angelic Nugget.
What a move put in by number 6, Lady Archer, as they swung around the far turn. Burgos put her into the clear, and the response was instant. She went last to first and went on to win it. Trainer Joe Orsino and owners Joe Orsino and Lenny Kahn. Lenny Archer beats Magic Girl in the 3rd. We go to the 4th race now on turf at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $35,000. Field of 9 signed on. This was a wide open betting race.
And they're up. Inside, Summer Beach gets the first call. Far outside, Sir Seamus moving over. In between horses is Positive Phil. He's away in the top flight. He's now 3rd. Outside and 4th is Peacock Kitten. Just Call Me Norman in the purple drops over to the rail to race from 5th. Outside of him and Super Courage. And then the 3 at the back are Sleepless Dream More. At the rail, Solar. And from between horses, Shiny Copper Penny. In the charge around the first turn, the advantage belongs to Summer Beach, who leads Sir Seamus by a length. Positive Phil is stuck 3 wide while 3rd. Riding the rail in 4th is Just Call Me Norman. Then Peacock Kitten. He's wide a bit as well. He's racing in 4th now. Then Super Courage between horses. Shiny Copper Penny is 3rd last. 2nd last is Solar. And Sleepless Dream More is last of all behind an opening quarter in 22 and 3. They head to the half-mile point, and here's Positive Phil turning up the pressure on both Sir Seamus and Summer Beach. The 3 across the course. Peacock Kitten is 4th and waiting for the go sign. Then it's Just Call Me Norman who's at the rail, followed outside by Super Courage and Shiny Copper Penny. Solar, he has some horse, but he's got a lot of traffic in front of him, and the trailer is Sleepless Dream More. They round the far turn to the top of the stretch, all 9 within 5 lengths of each other, as Positive Phil makes a bid for the top. On his outside, Peacock Kitten travels well under high row, and he's up now to challenge into the clear. Just Call Me Norman. Solar looking for racing room. There's 1/8 of a mile to go. Still many chances here. Solar crying for a split. Down the center, Just Call Me Norman from between horses and Peacock Kitten. Positive Phil boxing on. They come home for the wire. It's Peacock Kitten who's digging in and hanging on. Up on the outside, it was Just Call Me Norman 2nd, Solar an unlucky 3rd.
Off-time favorite eventually was number 8, Peacock Kitten, who struck to the front inside the final furlong. Faced challenges late, though, but he held on to win it. Iro Rendon on board for Ken and Sarah Ramsey and trainer Mike Maker. Peacock Kitten wins a close one over Just Call Me Norman. To the 5th race we go, the start of today's Rainbow 6. Maidens of the 2-year-old filly variety travel 5.5 furlongs. Field of 10 signed on. The favorites included 2, Touch of Nirvana, and 9, Uncaptured Ruby.
And they're off. Good start out wide for Uncaptured Ruby, who heads off for the lead. Sweet on the Gents has a touch of speed from the top shelf, and Touch of Nirvana's at the rail. Testimonial works between horses, and in his early 4th. Back to 5th goes Miss Malevolence. Splitting horses is Bite the Stars along the inside, Lady Anna. Back from there you have Toffin ahead of Uncut, and Triple Scout is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, and here's Sweet on the Gents to take on this leader, Uncaptured Ruby, and now Sweet on the Gents puts the neck on top. From 3rd, Touch of Nirvana will try to tip and roll from there. Two better than an improving testimonial outside of her and Bite the Stars. At the rail, Lady Anna's got no place to go, although she does have some run. Prado trying to figure it out. From the far outside in Miss Malevolence, then comes Triple Scout, who's made up a ton of ground from behind. Many chances here. Who will get through as they swing off the corner? In front now, Touch of Nirvana, trying to get to her. Miss Malevolence, Prado trying to get to the clear with Lady Anna. She's now loose and trying to charge. Down the center in Testimonial. Here comes Lady Anna up on the outside of the top two. Lady Anna's up for a narrow lead. Here's Testimonial taking a late shot. Lady Anna won it. Lady Anna proves much the best under Edgar Prado and beats Testimonial in 105-1.
Big time run here today from the daughter of Into Mischief, number 3, Lady Anna. She looked loaded turning for home, but she was stuck down inside. Hall of Famer Edgar Prado angled her for clear racetrack. She got clear racetrack, and she fought on to win it at 4-1. Trained by Jorge Abreu for the backstretch farm. Lady Anna beats Testimonial, and a good one. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the late pick 5. Don't go away. Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's late pick 5. Maidens of the special weight variety sprinting on turf. 2-year-old fillies went postward here, late scratch of the 7, earlier scratch of the 10. So we had a field of 10. The favorite was the 4, My First Ex-Wife.
And they're off. Slow to start, we're both hold the spending, and even the favorite, My First Ex-Wife, second last into stride. Quick start for Time for Fun, who's headed off for the early lead, far outside Merseyside, working over from the top shelf. She's going to land a good spot, too. Second behind the speed. Away in third is Grudge, My First Ex-Wife, driving through toward the rail, followed by I'm Thirsty 2, 3 clear of Romantic Tale. Then it's the gray Choose to Be Happy with Zen Garva for company on the outside. These top flight horses have gone well clear of the others, led by Misadventure, who's second last, and the trailer is Hold the Spending. Around the far turn they go. Big long shot Time for Fun still has the lead. Merseyside is second. My First Ex-Wife trying to get through on the fence for Sayas. Down the center, here's Grudge with the late say. Closing in from the back are both I'm Thirsty 2 and Romantic Tale. They're swarming in, but this big bomb is still clear. Time for Fun is in front. On the outside, here's Grudge, and Grudge is getting to Time for Fun. Flying on Choose to Be Happy. Coming home for the wire. Here it is, photo finish. It's probably Grudge over Choose to Be Happy, but she made up a ton of ground.
Nice performance here today from the daughter of Palace Malice as number 11, Grudge. Plotted a bit of a wide course around the far turn, but finished up very nicely and held on for a narrow decision under jockey Rajiv Mirage, trainer John Service, and owner Leonard Green. 5, Choose to Be Happy, came from way back to get up for second. Grudge upsets in race 6. Go to the 7th race now, a very nice field of 4 going a mile and a 16th on turf. Scratches here of 4, 5, 7, and 8. Off-time favorites included number 3, Grand Journey, and the 6, Class and Cash.
And they're off. Good start for Class and Cash, a good start for Scraps. Grand Journey is taken in hand, and down at the inside, Salute the Colonel. So as they pass the wire the first time, they concede the lead to Class and Cash. He's front and center under Rajiv Mirage and leading Salute the Colonel by 2.5. Scrap settles in third, and Grand Journey is last of the 4, and he's better than 6 lengths behind as they string out a touch around the first turn run. The gray Class and Cash rolling along like he likes to do. He leads it by 3. Salute the Colonel is there second. Now Grand Journey secures the rail position for Jaramillo. He's a bit keen down inside, and on his outside, Scraps is last of all, as the opening quarter went in 23-3. They race into the backstretch now. Class and Cash on the board at 5-2. He leads the way by almost 2 lengths. Salute the Colonel is there second. Scraps is third, and Grand Journey is fourth, and there's been no change in the plot as they head 5 furlongs from home. Class and Cash going to go as fast as he can for as far as he can. He leads by 2.5. Salute the Colonel is still second. Jaramillo has Grand Journey at the inside with Scraps for company on the outside. The chess match continues as they swing around the far turn. They haven't got to the flank of Class and Cash yet. He leads by a length, but they start to quicken up. Salute the Colonel now moves to him well second. Scraps let go 3 wide third, and now the pace quickens as they run to the top of the stretch. Class and Cash is under siege. Salute the Colonel gets first run on the outside. Scraps is widest of all, and Grand Journey is next. 4 classy campaigners with 1/8 of a mile to go. Class and Cash is digging in. Salute the Colonel and Scraps on the outside. Scraps is now finishing up best of all, and Scraps and Hyro will win and win going away. Salute the Colonel is second. Class and Cash third. Grand Journey finished fourth. It was a good one and 140-2.
Today's 7th race looked like a good one on paper, and it did not disappoint on the racetrack. 4 very classy individuals within 2 lengths of each other with just 1/8 of a mile to go. The best last kick went to number 2, Scraps, who was the longest shot of the field as he was a 3-year-old tackling some older foes, and he maintains his form well, giving Hyro Rendon another riding victory today. Stanley Gold, the winning trainer for the Arundel Farm. On now to the 8th race of the afternoon, first half of the late daily double. Claimers in for $6,250. They've not won 2. Scratch the 10, Free Flame. The favorite was the 3, Bull Gratz.
And they're off. Out wide, Sarah Una Volta breaks the line well. Here's the favorite being sent along. Bull Gratz, also away on the top flight, is off the mark. Down at the rail, Sede wants to be part of the party, and Regan's Heart will have to tap on the brakes while racing in 4th. Back to 5th in Starship Taxi, then Sarah Una Volta. Supery Dupery is between horses. Grand Causeway is toward the rail. It's a gap of another 2.5 to Nation USA. He finds himself second last, and he's 5 ahead of Steadily, who's last of all. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn with rail position. Sede off the mark. Right up on his outside. Regan's Heart 3 wide. Losing ground quickly as Bull Gratz passed outside by Starship Taxi. Sarah Una Volta tries to play catch up with Supery Dupery. 2.5 clear of Grand Causeway. The favorites have their back against the wall here as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a 1/4 of a mile left to go, and it's Regan's Heart who comes away with the lead, but he's got plenty of work to do. Sarah Una Volta unleashed on the outside. Grand Causeway now finding his best stride, and he's one to look out for with 1/8 of a mile to go. It's the leader, Sarah Una Volta, having to deal with Grand Causeway on the outside. Sarah Una Volta has the lead. Grand Causeway going to try to nail him on the money. This is going to get very close. Here's the line. Photo finish. Very tight. It might have been inside, but Sarah Una Volta in a picture with Grand Causeway. 5 clear of the team of Nation USA and Steadily in 1:11-2.
Bull Gratz backpedaled pretty quickly on the far turn run, so the upset was on. It comes in the form of number 11, Sarah Una Volta, who hangs on to win it, rallying from a bit off the speed. He gets the job done at a nice number for trainer Juan Carlos Sevilla and JCA Racing. Riding double today for apprentice Alberto Burgos. Time for a commercial break. The late daily double and the Sunday feature is right after this. Back now for race number 9 on the program. First half of the late daily double and the Sunday feature. 1 1/8 over the firm turf. Scratch the 4 and the 5, a field of 6. Favorites included the 1, Karam, and the 2, Belgrano.
And they're up. Karam away quickly. Far outside, Alien Invasion is quick into stride. Belgrano comes away in the top flight, and Basha is taken in hand to land third. At the back early, Resident Liberal and Shazir. As they come in front of us for the first time, it's Alien Invasion who's front and center and leads Belgrano by a length. On the outside, Basha is a joint second, 2.5 clear of Karam, who's an early 4th. Back to 5th goes Flying Pheasant Farms Resident Liberal, and Shazir is at the back. And around that first turn they go, and up front it's still Alien Invasion on top by a length and a half. Bosch is in the two-path, a joint second toward the rail, and Belgrano from third. Gap of 2.5 to Karamu's in early fourth, and then Shazir and Resident Liberal. 23 and 3 for the opening quarter speed as they head into the backstretch. Up front, the leader is Alien Invasion, a length and a half. Bosch is second, Belgrano third, Karam fourth. On the outside, and Resident Liberal, who's now fifth, and Shazir is at the back. There's really been no change in the plot, although they start to string out a bit now as they head through that opening half mile in 47 and 1. So it's a pretty energetic pace being put up by Alien Invasion, who kicks to the far turn on top, a length and a half. Second, Bosch, third, Belgrano. He angles for racing room as Karam stays put at the rail. Back from there, it's Shazir, and on the outside, Resident Liberal. And now the pace quickens. Less than 3 furlongs to go. Alien Invasion tries to go the distance here. He leads a length and a half. Second, Basha. Third at the rail, and Karam. Outside, 3 wide for Belgrano. Then Shazir and Resident Liberal, and they're at the top of the stretch. Alien Invasion turns first, but Karam got through at the fence. Here comes Karam at the leader. Alien Invasion down the center, and Basha. 1/8 of a mile to go. Karam putting his best foot forward to take the lead, but Basha up for a fight and surges at him on the outside. To the finish, Karam will win at 4 for Hyro. Second is Basha, close for third. Shazir got running with Alien Invasion, then Belgrano and Resident Liberal in 146 and 3.
Yesterday, Amisael Jaramillo was the one with the hot hand. Today, the ball switches over to Jairo Rendon, who scores a grand slam, winning race number 9 aboard the betting favorite, number 1, Karam, who rides the rail to victory. Owned in partnership by Mad Dog Racing Stable and Paradise Farms, Mike Maker gets a training double. The favorite's home in the 9th. We go to the 10th and final, maiden claimers on turf at a 1-mile trip. They're in for $20,000. Field of 10, but all the money was on number 5, Blame the Gods.
And runners away. At the rail, Katniss can away quickly, and she'll try to get a clear advantage. Blame the Gods won't be far away. Far outside, here's My Sweet Painter trying to work over. Speed is on up front as Starship Madonna joins the top flight. Just behind the embattled pace setters is Crest Pakula, and Truly is at the rail. Out wide on the course is Tapazar Girl. She's about 4 in front of an inside running Truly, or a good bit of business, and at the back is Sudden Light. Around the first turn they go. Katniss Can has rail position and a length and a half lead. Up on the outside, that's Princessa Crystal, who's now second. Blame the Gods third. Starship Madonna fourth. Truly at the rail is fifth. Crest Pakula is sixth. My Sweet Painter races along in seventh. Tapazar Girl is eighth. Good Bit of Business is ninth. And 10th and last is Sudden Light. Opening quarter, robust, 22 seconds flat. Sprint-like speed on by Katniss Can, who leads at the half-mile grounds by a length and a half. Princessa Crystal is second. Blame the Gods is just waiting for racing room, pocketed up third at the inside. Followed inside by Truly, out wide Starship Madonna from between horses, Crest Pakula. From there you have Tapazar Girl, who hunts racing room. Packed wide is My Sweet Painter, Good Bit of Business, and Sudden Light at the back. As they round the far turn, Juarez got into the clear for Blame the Gods, and she's striding nicely, and she's up to take over at the top of the stretch. Truly off her back now, try to make a race of it from second. The 2 favorites to settle the score with 3/16 to go. Blame the Gods the leader, but Truly is moving up on the outside for Sayas, and here's Truly to take on Blame the Gods, 16th of a mile from home. Truly on the outside, Blame the Gods on the inside, shoulder to shoulder. Blame the Gods finding a bit more. Truly one more time. It's Blame the Gods. Blame the Gods dug in and fought on to win over Truly second. Good Bit of Business third. Then Sudden Light and Tapazar Girl to complete the high five.
Number 5, Blame the Gods, gets the job done in a very hard-fought and game victory. She fought every step of the stretch run as Truly loomed up alongside but could not get by. Blame the Gods under Nick Juarez for Susan and Jim Hill and trainer Brian Lynch. Number 2, Truly completes the formful exacta in the finale. Late pick 5 over $2,000 for a 50-cent return. Multiple winning tickets sold. In today's Rainbow Six, Rainbow Six will have a jackpot pool guarantee of $100,000.
And that wraps up Sunday's card. Remember, we're Dark for Live Racing on Monday and Tuesday. Back here Wednesday with a 10-race card. Our first race post 12:35, and what a weekend it's going to be next weekend at Gulfstream Park. We got the Caribbean Classic on Sunday and the Claiming Crown on Saturday. Just a great weekend of racing. Boy, you got to be at Gulfstream Park.
Hit the hay. I've been working all day. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired